I don't really like that Dominic the arms dealer won't leave me alone. Oh my, what a problem. Hello friend, the world of Terraria is inhabited by burdens known as NPCs, and since Valentine's Day has just passed not long ago, how else to celebrate by putting NPCs with people they absolutely hate? I mean, I could put them with someone they like so they can have some blossoming love or something, but where's the fun in that? Also, I already did that some time ago. So of course, to begin, we have to create a fun little living quarter for these frenemies. I want there to be as high a tension as possible, so they absolutely can't stand each other. Of course, to begin, we need a box, as small as possible, but enough to house 2 NPCs. Then let's just put one bed for them. If they are both tired at the same time, then good luck with that. Either sleep together and hate every second of it, or just sleep on the floor. And well, let's say that the floor will be pretty warm. And if they choose to sleep on the floor, I'm sure they are going to fight about who gets the bed. Wonderful! Next, we have to make sure that there's only one toilet to share. And if you've ever lived with a friend before, you know how horrible that can be when someone gets a tummy ache. Of course, no windows so that there's no ventilation. I think I'll give them one chair, facing the bed. So no matter who gets to rest, he won't be able to sleep in peace, knowing that their enemy is staring right at them. What a way to keep them awake, huh? I don't want any of them to be able to rest properly, so here's an ultra bright torch right above the bed. Good luck trying to sleep now with this in your face. Have a good rest, my dear NPCs. One piano to make sure that someone plays at that ungodly hour to annoy your neighbours, and a grave to remind them that this is worse than death. Let me add a bathtub in here, with no barriers so they can't have any privacy at all. A spider chandelier to give you the creeps in the shower. And to add insult to injury, I'll give them a trap door so they think that they can escape, but then I'll block it off with echo blocks. False hope is always great for psychological torture. On second thought, let's put the toilet right next to the bed. And to top it all off, one guide Picasso. Perfection. I think that's fine for now. It's time to get our happy friends to move in. Our very first lucky pair, we have the merchant and the angler. Happy Valentine's Day. This one is really simple and to the point. Hello Joseph, anything to say? I hate Tyler the Angler's terrible personality. Well, welcome to the Terraria fandom, my friend. Almost all of us feel the same way. I mean, just look at that horrible child. I want a fish and you're going to find me one. No, I won't. What a repulsive young human being. A menace to society, I say. I know I prepared this nice living quarter to make life hard for the merchant, but I just feel a little too strongly for this. Lucky for you, Joseph, I'll be moving him back to his nice, warm house for him to live in. And I hope you enjoyed that. Next up, we have the guide and the Steampunker. For some reason, the guide just doesn't like the Steampunker. Verity rubs me the wrong way. Maybe it's the weird clothing? I don't really know why you're complaining when you're getting rubbed, but maybe he's just not into cosplay. Isn't that right? I like your gear. Does it come in brass? Okay, moving on. We now have our resident furry, the Zoologist. Hello, Astra. And for her, she absolutely hates the arms dealer. I don't really like the arms dealer too, cause he's a sleazeball, but let's see what Astra has to say. I really totally hate what Dominic the arms dealer does to animals. Oh, that's why you don't like him. I can't believe the arms dealer is such a menace. Who could possibly be so cruel to the sweet, innocent animals of Terraria? That's horrible! Shame on you, arms dealer, you horrible, heartless person. How could you make the attractive fox lady upset? You'll always have me... Oh, okay. Interestingly, even full-on furry Astra doesn't like him. Arr, no, Dominic the arms dealer. Hate, fury, disgust. Well, happy Valentine's Day to you too. You're stuck with him now. Psst, you might want to be careful. There's a rabbit furry who hates you. I see you're eyeballing the mini shark. You really don't want to know how it was made. I appreciate the kind thought, but I'm eyeballing another thing. The bed. I'm seriously way too tired for this. Have fun, guys! Next, we have the useless bald man and the arrogant snob. Happy Valentine's Day, you two! Hello, useless alcoholic. How do you find your new roommate? His eccentric and narcissistic personality really makes me want to smash a table. I get you, he's such a snob. Isn't that right? My dear, what you're wearing is much too drab. You absolutely must take a lesson in dyeing your tired attire. Yep, this guy really deserves a special gift. The only kind of wood I would bother dyeing is rich mahogany. Dyeing any other wood is such a waste. You really push my buttons for some reason. But that's not my problem, it's yours. Try not to break any of the chairs or the toilets or anything, because if you do, you're not going to get a replacement. Have a great day ahead. It's a good chance to work on your anger management. You know, I've realized that this has just become a video where I just throw shade at NPCs. I mean, I'm not complaining. I always do that. The next few pairs we have are those with mutual hate for each other. And mutual hate is great. They're going to love this apartment. First of all, we have the Snip Snip lady and the bald green scammer. I'm on to you. Hello, Esmeralda and Turd. Nice to meet you both. You have won an exclusive vacation stay together. What's that? You want to leave? Well, that's the best part about this vacation package. You can't. Whoa, the conversation is getting spicy already, huh? So, Stylist, do you have anything you'd like to tell our audience? I hate Turd the Goblin Tinkerer. How can you literally not grow hair? Come on, don't be so mean. Some people just can't, you know. It's probably his punishment for scamming Terrarians' money with his lousy reforging service. Plus, can you imagine with hair? Ew. Let's take that off. Ew. Well, I guess he's just ugly with or without. So, Turd, anything to say? Hey, what's Nancy up to? That's the mechanic, by the way. Have you talked to her by any chance? Yes, I have. And it's none of your business. I really hate how Esmeralda the Stylist humiliated me, all because male goblins can't grow real hair. Well, I guess, but I don't really blame her. You're really not much to look at, with or without hair. Have fun, you two. Toodaloo. Our next pair is Self-Made Magic Man and Mr. I Have a Screw in the Wrong Place. Right off the bat, you might be able to guess why they don't vibe with each other. Basically, the purple old guy is all about magic and fantasy, while the machine man is all about technology and science. And the mechanic and steampunker, for reasons. So, that punk-looking chick is an inventor, eh? I think I could show her a thing or two. We've had this conversation before. Keep your things to yourself. So, how do you like your new apartment? That loathsome Kappa the Cyborg is a complete and total abomination to magic. You're an abomination. What about you? Arden the Wizard's functions cannot be scientifically analyzed. Neutral functions overloaded. Translation: I hate this. Your hatred is my pleasure. That's a really shallow reason to hate each other actually, but as long as they are unhappy, I'm happy. Next, we have two people who love the dungeon. We have Mr. Chippy and Miss Mechanic. They don't really remember why they hate each other, but they just do. It's likely that it's some lore reason, since the mechanic was the one who built the mechanical bosses, while the Clothier was the one who locked her in the dungeon, supposedly while possessed by Skeletron. I don't know how accurate that lore is, but that's what the community speculates at least. So, beautiful, what do you think about Chippy here? I hate how Roland the Clothier doesn't know how to treat a woman. This is a reference to the Clothier leaving her in the dungeon all tied up. I guess you're not into ropes? What about you, Mr. Chippy? How do you find the mechanic? I hate Nancy the mechanic, and I don't know why. You take that back. Everyone loves the mechanic. No more Yorkshire tea for you. Also, Chippy is almost at 1 mil subs, so go sub to him. And sub to me while you're at it. Do it now. I'll like you more than I like the mechanic. Well, not really, but you get the point. Well, I shall leave you two alone to sort things out. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. I'm watching you, Chippy. Next up we have the weird Juju lizard man and the local fun guy at the parties. Haha, fun guy? Okay, moving on. The Witch Doctor is basically the anti-vaxxer of the Terraria universe. He believes in natural healing and remedies. Yet he dislikes the Truffle for being a weird unnatural mushroom man. Fury fills my being as abominations sprout from tainted earth. I speak of Morel the Truffle. I would think that the Truffle is pretty natural, but hey, whatever you say, green abomination from the jungle temple. What about you? The Witch Doctor has tried to throw me into a pot filled with other unusual ingredients. I hate that. I guess I would be pretty angry too if someone wanted to do that to me. But can you really help it? You're such a fun guy, and everyone wants a piece of you. The Witch Doctor just has questionable morals. Well, I'll be going now. There isn't too much room in this place anyway. Haha, mushroom puns. The last hateful couple I wanted to annoy is the jolly housebreaker himself, Santa Claus, and the guy with fungus growing in weird places, the tax collector. But for some reason, I just couldn't get Santa to spawn. I tried for a pretty long time with no success, so I'll just scrap that. But if it's not obvious enough, Santa is Santa, and the tax collector is Scrooge. You know, that old dingbat who hates Christmas. Oh well. That's about all the time we have today for making our NPCs' lives difficult. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon too for more NPC hate and harassment. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you want, and join the Discord server if you just want to say hi. This has been Zuzucorn. Have a nice day, and have a great week ahead. Bye bye!